What you're creating in your mind isn't sustainable.
What is going on, gamers and non-gamers? So you might have heard the saying, "Okay, boomer," but where did it come from? And if you haven't heard it yet, there's a chance you might start hearing it soon. Before we get started, my name is Dre, and thank you so much for joining in today. Though this channel is mostly about gaming, I don't mind taking a dip into pop culture every now and then. So if you do like the video, please consider subscribing so I have an idea of what people like to watch, and I wouldn't mind making more videos like this one later in the future. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. What is this whole "okay boomer" thing? Well, this actually got the ball rolling after a video was released of an older gentleman complaining about Gen Z, saying how they needed to grow up, amongst other complaints about them. And as we all know how the internet works, it did not take very long for other people to start making remixes of the video in the popular format TikTok, and doing artwork with the phrase "okay boomer" as a response to him complaining about Gen Z and, of course, younger generations. If you look up "okay boomer" in the Urban Dictionary, it will say this, and I quote, "When a baby boomer says some dumb shit and you can't even begin to explain why he's wrong because that would deconstruct decades of misinformation and ignorance, so you just brush it off and say, okay." For example, boomer. Kids nowadays are so allergic. Back in my days, we just ate bees and wiped our asses with poison ivy. Non-boomer. Okay boomer. So if you haven't got the gist of it, basically, okay boomer is just a new way of disregard something that an older generation has to say. It seems like the new, quick, and perhaps snarky response to a story that usually starts with, "back in my day." TikTok has actually been a good breeding ground for the okay boomer to get some momentum going. And some memes on iFunny has been popping up as well. Now perhaps you haven't seen them around on Facebook as much, but you do gotta keep in mind that Facebook is now the older crowd social media. Facebook has been open to the public since 2006, so it's about 13 years old, again, that's been open to the public. TikTok is becoming the young, and some might say cringy, social media, with most users being below 20 years old. And surprisingly, it also does have quite a bit of users that are in their 40s. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that TikTok's format that allows you to mix two videos in together or make a response video to someone else's has really helped this whole okay boomer thing take off a lot. So regardless of your age, let me know below in the comments, what do you think about this? Is it a good, snarky way to just go ahead and give a comeback to back in my days kind of stories, and let them know that, times have changed. It's different now than what it used to be. And if you're an older viewer, is this disrespectful? Is this, just kids just being kids and not knowing any better? Again, share your thoughts down below. I would love to read them. I'm sure some of them will make my day and make me laugh. Till next time, my name is Dre. Again, thank you so much for watching. Consider hitting that subscribe button.